That really fucking blows. Alright, I'm gonna change something in my notes really quick. It was a change that I already was doing in that run, but I want to actually have it in my notes. Okay. God, that really just... that really sours my mood. Hey, what's up, Wither Kid? That really bites. Yeah, we'll try a few more nature resets. If we don't get anything, we're probably just gonna cut stream, unfortunately. But we'll give the game a chance. Yo, what's up, Axel? No, unfortunately, I just had a run die to my own damn stupidity. Also, that emote is adorable. Holy shit. Why is Pichu a precious little snowflake? Yeah, like, I hesitated on a fast spinner pass, and I tried to still go for it, and I just got punished for it. 100% my fault. This is honestly, like, one of the reasons I like running RPGs so much. Like, everyone's like, oh, how can you run a game with so much RNG, whatever? Like, don't you just get fucked all the time and get pissed off? I get more pissed off when I make a crucial mistake. Because, you know, it feels like something that I could have done something about, and I could have done something about it. So it just feels that much worse. It's like, you know, if the game screws you over, you kind of just expect it. And it's not in your control, so it's like, you just kind of accept that it's something that can happen. But, like, making a really dumb, brain-dead mistake that just kills a run outright is just really hard to live with. Oh my god, yeah. Like, if I ever really play any of the two of them in Smash, it's gonna be Pichu. Just because Pichu's costumes are so much better. And he's so much cuter. Yeah, the goggles are a classic. Like, I feel like that was definitely everyone's favorite from Melee. For sure. I'm actually really torn on a new favorite. Like, Spiky or Pichu is probably my favorite, but the flower is good. Team Skull Hat's good. Goggles are good. Aqua Bandana's good. Like, they're just all good options. Isabelle can fuck off. Oh, well. Welcome to a run that just died, so you get to see a fresh one, hopefully. Speedruns of this game are pretty dang cool. Lots of on-the-fly routing. On-the-fly decision-making. Well, of course, getting on another run requires us getting a good Eevee. I actually haven't seen anyone say that in a long time. I feel like I used to see a bunch of people say that. Like, they're like, oh, I get to see the start of the run. Unfortunately, if you're at this point of the game tuning into a stream of this game, that means you're probably going to be seeing a bunch of Eevee resets, but you never know. I feel like there's probably some people that, like, resets like this probably have the same appeal that, like, shiny hunting does. You know, you have that random burst of excitement when you get the nature you're looking for. Nah, it's alright. I'm actually handling that mistake way better than I usually would. I think I'm just in a better mood today just because I'm actually getting on runs. Like, yesterday I just basically sat there for 3 hours. 3.5 hours, whatever it was. I only had one run, basically, like, out of Viridian Forest. Like, I basically didn't get anywhere yesterday. Yo, thanks for the bit. I don't particularly find any appeal in it. But Just not my cup of tea. Yo, Axel. Your good luck blessed this. Alright, we got one more attempt in us. Naughty is one of the best natures you can get. It's better than the one that I just had, which was Adamant. Alright, if this run dies, that's the stream. We've actually been pretty lucky getting Eevees today. We've had 2 neutrals, 2 Adamants, and now a Naughty. Really, really nice. We got a naughty boy. Hell yeah. I definitely recommend picking this game up if you end up getting one at some point. Very, very good. Oh my god, somebody picked up on it! Holy shit! Disco, you just fucking made my day. I think there's a couple people I've told that. But, like, I don't think anyone's actually, like, noticed until now. There's actually another small Easter egg in that emote as well. That, again, I've told a couple people. But I don't think anyone's actually, like, picked up on it. Without, you know, me saying there's something else to notice. But yeah, like, it's just barely noticeable that it's a girl Eevee. I'm proud of those small details. Yeah, boys suck. Every boy Eevee dies horribly. Except for this one. This is the 314 naughty boy. Well, you see, you can subscribe to my boy, Kizaron. And get that along with many other emotes that I myself have made, and some that he's made. Also, the more subs he gets, the more I get commissioned, so... eh. It's perfect. Gotta get the cross-promotion shilling going on. Okay. May the Eevee gods bless this Viridian forest. And put us on spicy 314 pace. Exactly, Axel. Exactly. So Key's getting enough subs makes me more money. Subbing to me makes me money, plus gets subs emote or artwork for free potentially. So there's a lot of value. A lot of value. Alright, Viridian Forest. Don't let me live without Pikachu again. And also don't do, like, literally every other thing you can do to screw me. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. Alright, take it easy, Wither Kid. Thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a good one. So I did go to school for it, but I feel like most of what I actually do is self-taught. So originally, just to give the quick overview of my schooling history. Oh my god. I'm stupid. So I started school in like 2011. And my original major was game design. But over the course of my first year, I was like, this is way too much programming. This is not what I want to do. So I switched to graphic design. Enjoyed that a lot more, but like, the thing with art degrees at a lot of schools is they make you take a lot of like introductory courses in various mediums that have nothing to do with what you want to do. Like, they make you take like photography and painting and like all this stuff that's like, you know, I guess their argument is to, like, teach basic fundamental art theory, but it's really just, like, not helping you at all. So, like, I mostly started taking some of those classes at my first school. At the beginning of my second year, some personal shit came up, and I had to dip out of school for a little while. So I moved back home, just worked for a little bit, and then I went back to a school that was closer to home, so I could just stay at home. Because I was just, like, you know, not really in too good of a place at the time. Also, this forest sucks so far. By the way. And I was studying graphic design at that school that I switched to. I was there for a semester, and then I ended up transferring to the school that I stayed at for most of my college career. And the way the majors worked at that last school, I was asked about my art background, so I'm kind of just giving the rundown of my schooling in it. But yeah, the start of like what would have technically been my third year in college was when I started at the place I would be at for the next like 3.5 years, finishing up. So yeah, I technically wasn't graphic design there. I was like studio art. But again, it was like another thing where like they just didn't have the classes that really narrowed down on what I wanted to do, which was digital painting with like, you know, some design mixed in there. This is really terrible. So I ended up graduating with a studio art degree, but like, you know, what I ended up having to do to get that degree was like, you know, basic drawing classes that didn't really, I mean, they sort of helped. Those are probably some of the most helpful classes, actually. I had to take like a photography course, really basic graphic design, some like 2D and 3D design courses that didn't really help me that much. Like, I'm glad I have the art theory and like, you know, color theory and all that kind of stuff background that I have. But like, I feel like as far as the actual help that I got from college, it was a very minimal impact. We're actually gonna catch this Pidgey. This is really shitty. What a shitty way for the last attempt of the day to go. But yeah, like, a lot of, you know, my actual application of that theory... Ooh! Fucking Wumbo Pidgey! Okay, the Pidgey was worth it. The Pidgey was worth it. Cool, called it, dude. Fucking Wumbo Pidgey. Alright, we just need Weedle and we can leave. And like, literally all of my digital painting experience is all self-taught. Like, art degrees are a fucking joke, dude. Unless you actually go into, like, graduate school. And even then, it's like, the problem with most of my schools is, like, most of the art classes are taught by TAs. Like, you rarely actually have a professor for an art course. And, like, you know, you get good TAs now and again. Like, graduate student, you know, teachers, but most of them just don't give you the kind of knowledge and insight that you really need. Like, it's really kind of dumpy. I thought there was a Weedle up there. I need a Weedle! Alright, there's a Weedle. God, this is really awful. We're wasting a lot of time on movement, but I'm just gonna see what this run can do. We'll give it a chance. It can definitely prove itself later. The Wumbo Pidgey is definitely, like, keeping my interest. But yeah, it's really hard for me looking back to feel like my college time wasn't just a waste. Because, you know, especially just doing commissions from home, I'm not going to do anything with my degree. Like, I haven't even framed it yet. I've been graduated for over 2 years. And I have it sitting in the envelope it was mailed to me and just, like, in my closet, doing nothing. And it's really hard to not feel kind of crappy about that. When, like, I could have just spent all that time, like, actually, like, the problem is, too, like, I started to get into digital painting in my freshman year of college, but I just didn't have time for it because my classwork took up so much time, and the classwork wasn't helping me at all. So, like, it isn't even that, like, I wasn't, you know, I was still working on stuff on my own, and I was just kind of learning stuff that wasn't really helping me. I just was actively being pulled away from things that I actually wanted to do. Which is, it's really hard to not, like, be upset with, but, I mean, the best I can do is just keep moving forward and continue to make strides. And even now, like, I haven't really had as much time for art as I'd like. Like, I've been trying to push stream a lot harder than usual. And that takes up a lot of time. Like, committing to stream, like, growing your stream is definitely a big time sink, but it can definitely be a rewarding one, for sure. And I think with this game, it definitely has been. Yeah, that also happened with me, Disco. Like, I just got a lot of projects, too, that were just nothing but busy work. Like, they didn't really make me grow as an artist at all. They didn't really advance my understanding of theory or, you know, technique. They were just complete busy work. Like, going to school for art is a fucking... And the thing is, too, like, if you're a really good artist, like, yeah, you're gonna find a job almost anywhere pretty easily, depending on what you want to do. Like, everyone needs graphic designers. Literally everyone. Like, business-wise. But, like, you know, everyone always jokes about people being starving artists and, like, artists not making good money. And, like, you're setting yourself up for failure with getting a degree that... I mean, it's shitty, because it looks better to have that degree, but at the same time, you're not going to have good experience to show for it. So, like, yeah, you have a piece of paper that says you can do it, but, like, you can't do it. And there probably are very good art schools, but, like, you know, the shit that happened in my life, too, just kind of put me in a position where, like, you know, I was at a point where finishing school was just something I was doing just to do it. Like, any enthusiasm I had for, like, getting a, you know, above average art education had just kind of been thrown out the window. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Raptor. Yeah, that's also true, fandom. Like, you aren't really able to, like, creatively, like, spread your wings. I was like, why did I just walk? Oh my god, that's a really dumb time loss. I just fucking walked past the mart, dude. That's like a good 10-15 seconds gone, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever, we'll deal with it. We'll persevere. Hello? I pressed up. Oh my god. That's actually the first time I've ever done that. I'm really surprised. Like, I can't even blame getting lost in the conversation. Like, I just zoned out. And not even, like, the autopilot kind of zone out. But yeah, I can agree with that as well, fandom. Like, I definitely think that's the case. You know, and the very nature of the classes you have to take, too, is actively works against you, because you have to take all these basic entry-level classes in art mediums that you aren't going to be pursuing. So, like, you spend all this time, like, relearning all these different mediums, rather than actually growing your actual art philosophy and, like, you know, your creativity as an artist. Yeah, me missing that mart was actually just manip. That wasn't a snake, that was a rat. Like, I can actually compare it to speedrunning very well. Especially as a person who swapped speed games a shit ton in the past. Like, getting an art degree is like trying to learn a new speed game like every week. Or I guess, let's even compare it to school even more. Like a new speed game every few months. And being expected to be good at all of them. Or like even just expected to get better at one game while you're constantly learning a new one. Like, it's really shit. Lost an input there. That's fine. Yeah, that's also true. It's very, very true. The whole system is just a fucking mess. Like, it's really hard to actually get anything out of it. Or at least, you know, as much as you'd think putting 4 years into something. I mean, in my case, I was in school for 6 years on and off. Like, imagine if I could have put all that time into just going ham. Like, there's digital painters who I know are, like, 17. And they're, like, at the point that I wish I could be at. Like, I would be super fucking happy being at that point. And it's really hard to think of, like, oh, well, I'm 25. Wasted all this time in school. And I'm still worse off than they are. Like, you know, it's easy to think to yourself, like, you know, you still have a bunch of time ahead of you to remedy that, but at the same time, it's hard not to think of the time difference. And that's really the best thing you can do, is just keep moving on and make the most of the time that you have in front of you, but... like, looking back can be extremely harmful, but it's really hard not to. Yo, nice, Faunus. This run has been blessed. Oh my god. I can't believe you counted them all. Holy shit. That's crazy. I would have just, like, gotten to, like, 100 and been like, yeah, fuck it, it's a lot. Ooh, glowing Paris. Good. The lure actually did something for once. Hallelujah. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my god, 200 Yo, Wumbo Paris! Holy shit. We got 2 Wumbos this run. Wumbo Pidgey and Wumbo Paris. Holy shit. Now that I'm 31, and I've been through shit, I'm not really impressed by artists coming straight out of high school who are amazing. I'm far more impressed by a 40-year-old who just debuted to acclaim. There's some truth to that, for sure. Hey, what's up, Awesome? Yo, nice. Yeah, like, I mean, some people just get put in lucky situations. It's kind of just how it is. Yeah, so all we really need here is Clefairy. God damn it, Paris. I already have the Wumbo one. I don't need you. Get out of here. My god, there's so many glowing pokes. Holy shit. You're not Clefairy. You're Clefairy. You're not Clefairy. Come here, friend. Little pink friend. Oh, right before it jumped. Hell yeah. We still have no breakouts, too, which is really nice. We're in really good shape right now. Very, very good shape. Hi, Onyx. Please be yellow. Please be yellow. Whatever, we're going for it. Fuck. It'll be after Jesse and James. I really shouldn't be going for this, but I know better. How was that not great? Are you kidding me? Alright, one more ball. Okay. Making the decision for me. That sucks. That really fucking sucks. So if the Onyxes here are low level enough, they'll have a yellow ring, which means they're pretty reasonable catches. Pretty much the only reason I went for that one is because it was spawned on top of me. I'm actually sort of glad it ran if it was going to keep breaking out. That still really sucks. Because that's just straight up time wasted. But that's fine, I suppose. Okay. I wasn't sure when he was going to spin, because I've been on the screen a little bit longer than usual. Usually I kind of just YOLO going around his left. Because he can only look right and down. And he's always looking right when you first see him, so... It's really lenient to just YOLO past the bottom of him. But not a big deal to wait there for a second. That really sucks. At least it was only like 3 breakouts that it wasted, so like, that could have been a lot worse. But I lost more time to dumb catches in PB, so... We're still fine. Honestly, the worst thing about Onyx is the fact that it's really hard to get, like, nice greats or excellence on it. Like, aiming in the circle just doesn't really work that well when it sort of starts off-center. And it moves around a lot, too. Like, I'm actually not really sure how they expect you to aim in that circle with docked controls. Like, handheld mode, you can definitely hit it, but... docked, it's just, like, not gonna happen. I believe the guy who makes the like Japanese 3DS capture cards has a capture card available for the Switch for handheld mode. However, the dumb thing about handheld mode is like it's actually arguably harder to get like nice greats or excellence on most things. Because the way the controls work in handheld mode is it's sort of like a viewfinder. And when you press the A button, it just automatically throws a ball at the center of the screen. Yeah, it's Katsukitty. As far as I've been told, anyway. But yeah, you press a button and it throws the ball at the center of the screen. And you have to, like, you know, move the Switch around to aim. Sort of like the gyro aiming on, like, the 3DS, if you've played, like, Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask or something. And you have no indicator of where the center of the screen is other than just eyeballing it. So it's actually really, really hard. On the pokes that like don't move, which is most of the ones we catch, it's really hard to tell where you're aiming. Yes, that's with the controllers attached. You do have the option of like, you know, putting the Switch on the kickstand and like taking out the Joy-Cons and controlling the game like you would docked, but the controls then work exactly how they would docked. Like, it makes just hitting the Pokemon that move around a lot easier. But, like, it makes getting good catches pretty hard. I actually used to have a Katsukitty 3DS XL capture card. I actually had a decent experience with it. Setting up the drivers was a pain in the ass. But that was also in the earlier days of it. I think the biggest problem with him is the fact that he's, you know, a really long way away for a lot of people. So, like, you know, there's issues with shipping and His customer service isn't exactly the best either. Like, if you have an issue, good luck getting it fixed, pretty much. Oh, no Ekans. That sucks. Yeah, I can see that working pretty well, Disco. You're still, like, largely winging it, though. Like, there's only so precise you can get with that. It would have been really nice if they just had a reticle in the middle of the screen that noted where your default aim was going to be. That would have gone a long way, but, you know, Game Freak doesn't exactly do so hot with quality of life things, as they've been proving for 20 years now. I guess you could, Disco. I guess that's true. Yeah, that's the next level of Let's Go running meta, is getting a handheld mode capture card and then fucking sharpieing the middle of your screen protector. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's how you get the really spicy times. Think of how good your Onyx catches would be. You could just god game it. Oh yeah, Zubats too, for sure. Those are honestly like the two things that you normally can catch in a run that actually would really benefit from that. Almost everything else works pretty well. Onyx is just a trap. Like, and I got super baited by it this time as well. That's okay. We can still get a really good run with this for sure. Like, we still haven't had any Pokemon break out of balls except for that Onyx. Unless I'm not remembering something, but I think everything else has just gotten in. I don't think so. I don't think so. It might lag more. But it shouldn't run at a consistently lower frame rate. And like the game isn't optimized enough to where, you know, a little bit of lag is really gonna hurt. It's probably like not, I mean the game lags already if there's a bunch of stuff on screen. It's not much, but it does lag. Kind of forgot we were naughty for a little bit. That Scald hurt. I don't know. I've played the game in handheld and docked, and it seems like it's the same to me. I'm a really bad judge of frame rate, though. Yeah, I think it's just resolution. But I know a lot of Switch games run at 900p as well. So, like, it might just run at 900p on both modes as well. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure how people, like, reverse engineer that kind of stuff and figure it out. Alright, so this is definitely a better run than the last one. We actually did early Misty. We can skip this candy. Yeah, like, it doesn't... I don't think it's a big deal between the two. Oh shit. I actually should heal first. Pidgey has quick attack. That's probably gonna fuck me though. Fuck. I should have just chanced it. I'm not used to being minus special defense. I'm not used to Scald doing that much. I probably should just get in the habit of healing after that fight regardless. Come on. Are you serious? We're basically losing all the turns that we saved to being plus attack earlier. That's fucking trash. Please just one-hit the Pika. Good. Okay. 2 turns lost isn't a huge deal. Healing in battles is also faster than healing outside of them, so... Especially if you wouldn't be menuing otherwise. It's like... frames different. Like, Kevin did a bunch of tests on loads and stuff, and I think he came to the result that, like, physical was, like, 0.1 second faster. And that's, you know, obviously, like, a super rough, easy to mess up thing when it's that marginal. But the point is that it's extremely marginal. Most Switch games really don't have an issue between physical and digital. There are some exceptions, but most Switch games are very, very similar. As far as I know, like, cartridges and... Like, whether it's on cart or digital, it's pulling from a very similar type of memory. So it doesn't really have any difference in how fast the data is accessed. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is, like, one of the biggest exceptions. I think Breath of the Wild has some differences, too, but... As far as I'm aware, that game is still faster on Wii U, so... There is some variability to loads, as far as I'm aware, on most games, based on, like, what kind of SD card you have. But I think even between those, it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's kind of nice to have that be a thing that isn't really a consideration. One very nice thing about running Switch games. I think the biggest thing with MK8 is that there's just a bunch of loads. Like, there's a ton of loads for MK8. For obvious reasons. I mean, it's a racing game. You have to load each track. Yeah, the fact that a lot of PS4 games have to worry about, you know, timing out loads in a lot of cases, like separating HDD and SSD, fucking, you know, noting whether it's on PS4 or PS4 Pro, like, it's a mess, man. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. The Switch XL, yeah. The new Switch. The new Switch DS XL. Featuring Devil May Cry, or featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. And Knuckles. Oh my god, yeah, the PS4 versions of the Kingdom Hearts games are so fucking nice. Like, you pop limit forms and it's just like, done. No more of that fucking pausing and letting the game load so it doesn't lag bullshit. At least the nice thing about PC speedrunning is it's pretty easy to engineer auto splitters and load removers that just, you know, pull from the game data and do that automatically. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of variance to how people's PCs are, but it's really easy to calculate the differences. Okay, glowing Venonat. If we can get Meowth here, that would also be great. They did for me too, and I don't even like the franchise that much. Heck, dude. I hate Venonat. The fucking wobbling is fucking terrible. Oh, you dick. Alright, take it easy, Axel. Have a good night. Venonat, you piece of... This is a green catch, for fuck's sake. And then we snipe that excellent. What the fuck? Awful. Like, the fact that you can't get, like, greats and excellence really easily on Venonat actually makes the catch harder. But, like, when it's green... Come the fuck on. Give me a Meowth to make up for it. Come on. Meow. Ah! It worked! Give me the cat. The Holy Trinity shall be completed. See, that's what a green catch should look like. Stupid fucking bug. Piece of shit. There's so many games that I've bought ridiculous numbers of copies of. Also, hi, Seasoner. How are you? I just didn't even say hi. You dick. I have like 7 copies of Eternal Sonata. Fucking like 6 copies of Paper Mario 64. Etc, etc. God, our experience is actually really good too. Those 2 Wumbo pokes really helped us out. Hopefully this gets us to 18. Like, this is like perfect experience. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, okay, that's fair, Seasoner. I have a lot of duplicates. Alright, fine. So we're going to be pretty dang even with PB coming out of Cerulean. Time-wise and poke-wise. I believe I had 15 coming out of Cerulean in PB as well, and I have 15 again now. The nice thing is we still don't have Psyduck, which is a Pokemon that can show up here that will most likely show up later. So that's going to sort of even itself out. Not having Pikachu really bites. But we'll get to see how skipping the stone shopping will go later. I still haven't gotten to do that in a run yet. So like this time loss is like all fake. Because I had a pretty low poke count going into Brock. So we'll actually have a pretty decent representation of where we're at coming out of here. Give or take maybe like 30 seconds. Which actually sucks, because we would just be straight up ahead if we either had Onyx or didn't catch Onyx, or didn't try to catch Onyx. But that's okay, we're still in very good shape. I'm not worried yet. Almost sub 50. That would have been like a 49-40 if we didn't mess with Onyx. Spawned on top of me though, I couldn't resist. Pretty much the last third. My PB had really good luck. I had only 5 total Pokemon, well, 5 total breakouts from balls when I was trying to do catches. And my fights in the first, like, 2/3 were, like, textbook, like, extremely, extremely good. I missed a bunch of Hydro Pumps in Victory Road. I had a Ghastly late game troll me for, like, 45 seconds and not get in. I had to do an extra fly because I forgot to buy stones. Several other small execution errors that add up. Talked to Aerodactyl a lot accidentally. So pretty much all of our, like, actual time save is pretty much later on. We also got really trolled by Koga as well. Like, my Koga fight was not good. So we kind of just have to brute force our way through the early game and let the late game save us. But, I mean, I have to take a good early game into late game in order to get a good run still. They're sort of routed out. So since we aren't evolving Bellsprout anymore, we don't get stones unless we get Pikachu. Because we don't have another good avenue for a Thunderstone. And at that point, it's just faster to buy a Waterstone and a Firestone while we're there. But we do have a pretty accessible Waterstone and Firestone in our path. So we just grab those if we don't have Pikachu, which we don't right now, so... Yo, what's up, Iz? Thanks for the host, dude. How are runs? Alright, sounds good, fandom. Take it easy. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm so excited for your run. It's gonna be so good. I'm actually not sure. Okay, there's a duck. We have Pidgey already. Not gonna go for Pidgey. I'm gonna try to save Rattata for later. I don't trust those 2 Rattatas that are there. I'm not sure if those are benefiting from the lure, and I don't really want to waste the time to get the encounter and find out. Yeah, you're good. You'll be fine. Like, you have a lot more time to prep, too. You've just been, like, on fire with that game recently, in general, like, across every category. You're gonna freaking kill it. Oh, Hollow Knight. Visuals is doing the AGDQ opening run of Hollow Knight True Ending, which is gonna be fucking sick. I'm still fucking blown away that that game gets to be the opener. Like, that is fucking nuts. No Vulpix is a little concerning. I'm not going all the way out of my way for that. Okay, there's Vulpix. Why did it have to be all the way... That's honestly probably for the best that it's all the way over there. That way I don't get baited by it. I'm not about to lose all that time on movement, only to lose a bunch of time to the catch. Yeah, pretty much, Seasoner. Yeah, like, that's fucking... Maybe they're trying to get Team Cherry to love us again. Maybe they know. Yeah, Chansey's a dick. Chansey's just a grade A asshole. Yeah, thank God. I mean, it's kind of sad that you had to, like, ask them to add it, but... Like, I seriously buy that they just didn't know. No, when the movement is really bad, I just don't like going for stuff like that. I would have had to go really out of my way movement-wise for that. And at this point of the game, too, like, we really don't need the experience from it that much. Like, if that was in Mount Moon, like, there's an argument to be made for going for it. But at this point, experience doesn't really matter to us that much. Like, the big experience threshold we need to hit is 15 for early Misty. But once we're past that, it's kind of just whatever. Like, whatever level we're at is fine. Okay, that's a problem. I need to sell some berries. We got pretty bad luck on the money item in the tunnel. I should have checked the third slot. That's on me. So that's a little bit of time loss, but not a huge deal. Not a big deal. I'm actually putting that into effect with this run. This will be the first run I'm doing it. I actually changed my notes after the last reset. It's a really good idea. So, it's actually really funny that you mentioned that, because back when, like, Ori and the Blind Forest was new, my friend Sid got a sub-hour time. It wasn't, like, right when it was relevant to get sub-hour, but it was, like, you know, kind of a big deal at the time. And to this day, he still gets, like, absurd amounts of views on that video. When, like, you know, Ori DE is out now, like, sub-hour is, like, just really not good. Like, so much more things have been found, like... And it still gets a bunch... Like, YouTube algorithm is fucking weird. It's mostly just a consistency thing. It makes sure you're topped off before Tower Rival. And both of those pokes... Like, Meowth can potentially... basically has a 50-50 chance to fake out you anyway. So you're just gonna lose that turn most of the time anyway. Or a good chunk of the time anyway. Like... So, like, at best, that fight is a 2-turn fight. But then you usually have to heal before Tower Rival, which is slow. So, like, we're basically consistently getting a 3-turn fight and not having to heal by doing that, which is really, really valuable. Oh, nice. Yeah, Ori seems like it'd be right up your alley for sure. Ori's a sick run. I ran it for a bit when the original game was new, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I still have yet to even play Definitive Edition, to be honest. Yeah, I probably should heal before Alicia. There's a group of us that have been, like, talking about racing DE, like, semi-blind, and we just, like, haven't gotten around to it. Scheduling meme races is hard, as it turns out. It's actually really nice to just kind of have a settled roster of speed games at the moment. Like, it's pretty much just this and World Ends With You, which I'm going to have to go back to pretty soon here. For good old Calathon. I was tempted to pick up, like, one of the Spyro Reignited games, too, but... That game just has so many fucking issues. Hey, what's up, Skytor? How are you doing? I still have Code Vein on the horizon to potentially look into, but we still don't even know exactly when that game is fucking coming out, so... We're just sticking to this for a while. That's totally fine. I really hope that game doesn't disappoint me. I really, really hope it doesn't. Other than that, there really aren't that many things that I'm looking to run, like, in the near future. As far as new stuff, anyway. Other than Octopath, that's definitely on the radar. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, so just to clarify with the underground thing, the date on that is wrong because I'm a doofus. It is tomorrow, though. It is the Wednesday day is correct. Yeah, you're gonna be busy for a while, for sure. You'll definitely have your hands full. Okay. Last big catch segment. Hopefully this goes well. The farthest I've had a run today was Rock Tunnel, and I hit a spinner, like, just hesitating, basically. I haven't had any runs better than that, though. I've been having a really hard time getting runs started recently. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's just kind of how it goes sometimes. I would imagine that isn't too big of an issue to have it added. Like, can't be that big of a deal. Although there's actually a decent chance that not having incentives, assuming that you had none other than that, not having incentives, I feel like would actually do you a pretty big help as far as getting the opening run. Because I feel like they try to put a lot of the runs early that don't really have many incentives, but will also, like, bring in a lot of people because they're, like, relatively popular games. So, like, if you had a bunch of incentives, they might have put you later. I mean, we're getting to the point of, like, optimizing this game where, like, we have to be a lot pickier as far as what runs we take. We're past the point of being able to just, like, PB on pretty much any run just by, like, you know, having route... Like, route improvements are slowing down, and the route improvements we do come up with are, like, super, super minor, or just, like, consistency things that don't really save time. Like, not to say this game is super, super optimized yet. We're definitely not at the point of having really good times yet, but... it's getting to the point where it's getting a lot harder to get, you know, better runs. That menu's awkward. Okay, that's good. I need, like, literally everything to show up here. Wartab actually looked into Zapdos strats, like actually properly timing them, and they're actually not faster even if you get really good luck. Thank God. Like, thank God that is not a thing. It would have been funny for like a day, and then we would have realized it was just awful, and then everyone would have dropped the game. The game is already slowing down quite a lot in activity, just for the sheer fact that the game is getting... You know, a lot of people are starting to get frustrated with catches and stuff, which is understandable. Definitely don't blame people. I don't even have record anymore. Hello? My god run has already been beaten. With like way worse catch luck too. Okay, I don't need all this fully evolved crap. I do need that little thing though. Also, how are you doing, Pokenerd? I think you said something earlier, but... I got so many Fearos. Holy shit. That's all good. Oh, yeah, this game is, like, just super fun to run still, despite the frustration. There actually is a functioning randomizer for this game already, but getting it working on Switches is a little bit iffy at the moment. Yeah, for that very reason, the Switch hacking is not very safe. And it does involve hacking your Switch. Which is something I'm not super comfortable doing. So I'm just gonna not worry about it. Alright, so all we really need here is Nidoran male. If Krabby shows up, then great. Oh my god, Ori Hollow Knight combo rando would be sick. Like, as soon as I found out the Super Metroid Link to the Past one was a thing, I was just like, holy shit, that's awesome. Like, randos are cool enough as it is. But, like, mash them together. Hell yeah. I definitely want to do more Link to the Past. Like, as soon as I started getting into it, this game came out and just, like, stole me. Ooh, good. Good, good, good. Nice. Our catch luck's been pretty good, too, still. I probably shouldn't jinx it before we go into Rock Tunnel, but... We've only had 6 breakouts, I think. Yeah, no Krabby is totally fine. Sort of tempted to take the cut movement there. Save on lure steps, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, Link to the Past is super, super fun. There's a lot that goes into it, too. It's a really interesting rando. Crystal's also really fun. I'd definitely recommend it. If you find yourself interested, I can hook you up with the link for the general Crystal Cinco Bingo Discord. It's pretty much every resource you need is in there. I should probably just make a command for it. Someone remind me to do that when I cut stream. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. It's actually a really good idea. I need to play a lot of the 2D Zeldas. I haven't played, like, most of them. I haven't played the Oracle games. I haven't played LADX. Command that links to the Crystal Bingo Discord. What was that? That was Onyx, no. I'll wait on Graveler. It's probably not a great idea, but... Alright, thanks, Shady. Oops. Yeah, I'll definitely be back to doing bingos when I'm less occupied with this game. There's another Graveler. That's another game I actually need to play still, Zaxian Verge. I've had it for a while and I've been meaning to play it, but just it's kind of been sitting in backlog hell. I've never finished Link Between Worlds either myself. Probably should do that at some point. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Oracle games and LADX. The only other one I've really played is Minish Cap, which I really, really like. I've started Four Swords Adventures on several occasions, but I've never finished it. That game also was pretty cool. It's definitely different. Alright, have a good night, Shady. Take it easy. Thanks for the God Night. I'll try to have a God Night. I'll do my best. Oh my god, there's so many Onyxes. Go away. You're the wrong ride, Poke. I need Rhyhorn. You shit. The 3DS remakes of OOT and Majora's Mask are both really good. Like, they're definitely my preferred ways of playing those games. Status lag, please. I feel like you usually don't get it with burn for whatever reason. Like, it's almost always paralysis, which is kind of funny considering, you know, what paralysis actually does. Yeah, that would definitely be nice, Posum. Yeah, it literally paralyzes your game. Onyx! I'm not falling for this again. Just making the intelligent decision. Oh no. Okay, that's our last lure to use. We gotta shut it off after that. What was that? That was... Yeah, that's Zubat. We need that. God, if we don't get Rhyhorn, we're seriously fucked. Oh, come on. Just get in, friend. Thank you. The next time we menu, we evolve Nidoran, or Nidorino. Nidorina! Can't talk. Pokemon, we evolve one of our Pokemon. And we put our Pokemon in the box. There we go. I did the saying the words. Yeah, so all we really need from here is Machop and Rhyhorn. Which usually, lately, we've been seeing a shit ton of Rhyhorns. If we still don't have them by the time this lure is going to wear off, I'll probably extend it until I run out, and then just grab the super lure on Pokemon Road and do that instead. I speak English terribly. Geodude just wanted a hug, apparently. Oh my god, why are there so many Geodudes? That's like the one thing here we don't need. Like, come on. Like, if we don't get Rhyhorn, we might just try to bank on, like, Dodrio or something and then skip Aerodactyl. I actually don't know how Dodrio's speed compares to Aerodactyl. I'm pretty sure it's slower, but I'm not sure by how much. Probably be safer to just get Aerodactyl just so I know it's good. Come on, just give me a fucking Rhyhorn game. Not Onix. Okay, there was apparently a Rhyhorn in that jumble. We're probably gonna hit the Onix immediately as soon as we get out of here, though. What a fucking clusterfuck, dude. What a damn mess. I think the Onix was the big boy. But I'm not sure. I actually wasn't paying attention to the multipliers. And that's actually perfect, because we need to menu and take all this stuff out anyway. Oh yeah, it did, duh. I'm kind of like just zoning out right now. I pay attention to my video game. I swear. Okay, so we'll get out of this fucking jumble. Why, game? Why? Why have you forsaken me? Get out of there. Alright, we're good. Actually, it's probably fine to just do both of these. Even though Wigglytuff's a faster evolution because it doesn't learn to move. We'd have to menu it back into our party, so it's probably just better to do both of these now. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're probably going to fake lose time here because of these extra evolutions now. Usually I did these later, like when we evolve Starmie, but it's better to do them now. So we'll lose some fake time here, and we'll gain a lot of fake time in Mansion. Basically. Yeah. God, why'd you have to say that, Disco? Why do you gotta do that to me? Perfect. Yeah, so now if we see Machop, great. Still prefer to see it, but not gonna lose sleep over it. I believe that. Just like, I use Dodrio a decent amount casually as my ride poke, and that seems pretty accurate. I'm pretty sure Rapidash is closer to the same speed. But yeah, Dodrio definitely feels slower. I guess what I could do, depending on what my catches look like, I could use the rest of my lures on Pokemon Road. Try to get, like, Doduo and Ponyta. Use the Rapidash as the mount. And then... just get the super lure. Actually, what am I doing? We're specifically rerouted so that we don't have to heal here. Okay, we did it. Snorlax as a ride poke is fucking hilarious. Alright, looking like no Machop. That's fine. We're actually not losing a ton of fake time. So we're probably ahead here. I don't have my poke counts in my splits, so I'm actually not sure how our poke count compares, but I think it's fine. Come on, give us a last-minute Machop right before we exit. We even have room in our party for it. We're accepting it with open arms. With open party. You suck, Machop. I invited you to my party, and you just didn't even show up. What a dick. Didn't even call to say he wasn't coming. Just fucking ghosted me. Got it. I always do that here. I need to stop mashing when there's no text. I'm honestly really scared to go for a Ghastly catch again. After what happened in PB, like I lost 45 seconds to Ghastly just not even getting in a ball. Like it's not that it was breaking out; it just wouldn't stop moving. The dick. There's potential we get Pidgeotto on Pokemon Road too and evolve that into Pidgeot. That's definitely an avenue that's potentially open to us. Nah, it's not really worth dealing with. Especially because I can't really capture that very well. Alright, we're gonna heal for safety. I can skip healing when I escape rope, though, I guess. So that's whatever. I suppose. Alright, so we need 8 things. Tentacool and Evolve It is an option. Abra can still show up. Like, we're definitely gonna need Pokemon Road to save us, I think. So I'm probably going to pop a lure on Pokemon Road and hope that we just get good stuff there. Because, like, if we get Ponyta, Rapidash, Doduo, Dodrio, Tentacool, Tentacruel, we'd need 2 more past that. And we can just go for, like, Ghastly Haunter, I guess. Like, we're gonna have to do a lot of late catches, which kind of sucks. We could also do Coughing into Wheezing. That's an option, depending on what shows up. Not having Pika and not having Machop puts us in sort of a weird position. We also have the option... I guess we're not buying stones, so never mind. I was gonna say, like, if we had to buy stones, we could just YOLO buy a leaf stone. And if Weepinbell shows up later, we could just catch Weepinbell and evolve it. But we're not gonna be buying stones, so it's kind of not really worth it. Yeah, we'll see what shows up. We'll play it by ear. We're in a bit of a weird situation, but we can probably make it work. I'm just gonna have to go for some catches that I usually don't have to. Didn't see a Pidgeotto in there. Hey, what's up, Chaos? Yeah, Key still has a pretty good PB. Like, his time is still up there. Definitely wouldn't sell him short. There's still a lot of time to be saved in this game in general. Like, I wouldn't really say anyone really has that good of a time right now. There's still several minutes to be cut off. For sure. Okay, nothing really there, unfortunately. That's a place where Abra could have shown. Pidgeotto also could have shown there. Yeah, Keys does get really bad luck pretty consistently. Which really sucks. I haven't been getting great luck either, but I think it's really easy to feel like we're getting worse luck when we're like, you know, less accepting of what we take. Like, a lot of our earlier runs, like, had terrible luck. But, like, it didn't feel like it was terrible luck because we were still PBing all the time. You know, obviously deaths are still a thing, but... like, it's really easy for bad catches to just make you reset now. When, like, you know... a couple weeks ago, like, it didn't really matter that much. Kind of just took what you got, and you still got pretty chunky PBs regardless. Yeah, he does get crit a lot. I guess that is true. And crits are 1 in 24 in this game. It's like, you're very unlikely to get crit. I feel like right now, like, 311 or 312 with, like, I forgot to press the button. God damn it. 311 or 312 is probably, like, the floor with current strats, but... yeah, it was a Gen 7 change. Gen 6 nerfed crits to only be 1.5 times damage instead of 2 times, and then Gen 7 nerfed them even farther by making the chances lower. I'm actually not sure what the ratio is on high crit rate moves with the new change. Because I know it's 3 in 16 instead of 1 in 16 on the old crit ratio. But I don't remember how the multiplier works. People have looked into other things, but like people have looked into Zapdos, people have looked into Gyarados. None of them beat Starmie though. The best crit to get with current strats. Honestly, there aren't any super great crits to get. Apart from, like, ones that are, like, very marginally nice early game. But, like, most things, like, because of the lowered crit damage in later Pokemon games, like, there's a lot fewer crits you can get that actually matter. Because, you know, like, most things that you 2-hit, it's not like you do, like, 80% of their health, and then they're left with a sliver, and then you just sort of finish them off. That doesn't happen that often in this game. It's a lot of, like, pretty clean 2-shots. There's a lot of times where crits will save you from, like, you know, a 2-shot that, like, you low roll, and then you need to high roll. But even then, like, it's lucky regardless, so, like, you can't even really attribute it to the crit. Yeah, that's only Gen 1. That's just a Gen 1 coding oversight. No, this game doesn't have Gen 1, like, engine mechanics. Like, this game follows the Gen... Like, they don't replicate unintended coding shit. Like, try to separate which region the game is from what gen it is. Because a lot of times mechanics are attached to the generation, not the region. So, like, this game still has, like, physical special split, all the stuff that happened from Gen 4 onwards, because that was a generation change, not a region change. This is the first run that's actually, like, gotten anywhere. I had one run earlier get to Rock Tunnel, and it died to stupidity. No, there's a lot of really unintended coding garbage with Gen 1. Yeah, I see a lot of people, like, toss around the gen terminology with Pokemon pretty haphazardly and don't really think about, like, the actual, like, meaning of it. But, like, when people talk about generations, they're referring to mechanics. So, like, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are Gen 4 games. Oras are Gen 6 games because they run in that gameplay engine. Oh, we were talking about what the, like, high crit rate move crit chance is with, like, the Gen 7 crit rate chance change. Because I know they're 3 and 16 on, like, the 1 and 16 crit engine or, like, mechanic, but since they changed it to 1 and 24 by default, I don't know what that affects. Okay. Wait, 1 and 8? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Maybe I was misremembering the 3 and 16 thing. But yeah, like, even something so much as saying that, like, Fire Red Leaf Green is a Gen 1 remake is technically inaccurate. It's a Kanto remake. Because it's referring to the region, but saying it's a Gen 1 remake is not accurate. And, like, there's even an argument to be made even that this game is, like, Gen 7.5 because there are still changes that this game makes to the engine from Gen 7. Like, it isn't just a straight, you know, Gen 7 engine. Because we have, like, the removal of EVs, the addition of Eevees, abilities being removed, some moves were tweaked. This game is kind of in a weird place as far as region differences. Like, usually the other remakes don't have as many tweaks to the engine as this game does. Like, Oras's engine is very, very similar to XY. There's, like, no changes. Or, you know, a lot fewer fundamental changes than with this. I'm already pretty topped off. I should have just taken Golbat out while I was doing that, but whatever. I mean, to me, it seems like a pretty obvious thing that, like, you know, like a newer game, remake or otherwise, is gonna have the gameplay improvements from prior games. I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of exceptions to that with Game Freak, but like, they aren't gonna buff a move and then just be like, oh, well, since we're remaking this game and that didn't have the buffed move, we're just gonna change it. You know, that kind of thing seems pretty silly. It's Gen 7 base with like a lot of changes made to it, so definitely think of it as a Gen 7 game. For the most part. I wouldn't even really call it a spin-off. Like, spin-off implies something like Pokemon Snap that just doesn't even have core gameplay at all. Like, that's usually the way the word spin-off is used with games. Yeah, I forgot where my antidotes were. Good. It's a pretty important thing in RPGs in general. Like, honestly, menuing is a very underappreciated speedrun skill. Like, it doesn't initially appear impressive to like most viewers, so like a lot of people really discount how important it is. There's more of an argument for XD and Coliseum being spin-offs. Like, they're the closest thing to a spin-off that any of the RPGs, or like the, you know, the core gameplay RPGs have been. Mystery Dungeon is like 100% a spin-off. As far as I know, yeah, Vinny. But this game doesn't operate under new Gen 8 mechanics as far as we are aware currently. Like, usually the new gen starts with, like, the official new game in that series. Like, you know, a new region, new pokes, new everything. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, this is more a Gen 7 game than it is anything else. I'm gonna heal on Golbat just to be safe. They'll be in the same place they are now. Like, they'll have the same Pokedex number, they'll just precede the Gen 8 Pokedex. Like, they aren't gonna give them new Pokedex numbers. For the most part, this fight is pretty consistent. The only thing that ruins this fight is getting poisoned, which is a 30% chance. Granted, it's a 30% chance that he gets, like, multiple shots at. But yeah, Eevee is, like, I'm okay with them in this game, but, like, I hope we go back to the Eevee system, and I'm gonna take Golbat out. But I definitely hope we go back to something more normal. God damn it, Vlad. Crunch defense drop also sucks. But, like, in most situations, you're just gonna Buzzy Buzz the Golbat once. Like, you're only gonna get hit by the Golbat once. Because, like, in most situations, you Buzzy Buzz it, then outspeed it, and then you just kill it. I think if they were limited, I think they'd be probably better than Eevees. The fact that they're randomly gained on level ups is pretty shit. Like, having a more clear-cut way they work would be appreciated. But... like, I definitely don't think having them just be a flat stat increase. You can have a shit ton of all of them. Like, that doesn't really make sense. Having to think about where you invest them was a very important feature of effort values. Yeah, it's pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. That was a pretty good game corner. I really can't complain about that. We lost a little time on Archer, but boo-hoo. We're definitely saving time here. Can we just pretend that AV stands for ass values? Get your Fire Emblem out of my Pokemon. It's already anime enough, isn't it? Come on. I'm actually behind PB as far as pokes. I can say that pretty confidently. I don't have the numbers in my splits, but if I remember right, I didn't have to do a whole lot later. I mean, we're still in good shape regardless. Yeah, like, having the candy is definitely an improvement. And it's definitely a more transparent mechanic than EVs, because, like, EVs were always, like, completely fucking invisible. You had to look up which pokes gave you what EVs, and there was no, like, you know, visual for you even getting them. At least in this game, like, you know, you get a candy of a stat, it's very clear that that increases that stat. There's no, you know, there's no question about it. It's all very clear-cut. Like, there's always been a ton of mechanics in Pokemon that just were either not clearly conveyed, or just they made no attempt to convey them at all. And, like, I think we're past the point in video games where having that kind of stuff is okay. Act like it makes the game more hardcore all you want. Like... like, it's basically just knowledge gatekeeping that actively hurts most players of the game. Like, you have to make the game as good as possible for the majority of people who are going to be playing it. Making things cryptic for a small subset of your fan base that wants to jerk off over the fact that they know things is not how you should be making a video game. I could hear that. Definitely. Yeah, EV training is just... especially since they got rid of Hordes. Like, I think Hordes were the best method of EV training we've ever had. Even though SOS battles are technically more efficient, they give you less control, which is a really important loss. Yo, what's up, albino? That was kind of something that came to mind, actually, was Dark Souls. And even then, I feel like Dark Souls games have been doing better as far as, you know, having things be less cryptic as far as stats. Yo, what's up, heroes? How's it going, dude? I'm doing pretty good. We're on a pretty decent run. Yeah, that's also true. I really hated SOS battles. They were really annoying. They pointlessly complicated normal catches. I didn't like using them for EVs. Oh, nice, Heroes. How'd you like it? I'm kind of mixed on it still myself. I don't really know how I felt about it. Like, I enjoyed it, but I don't necessarily think it was good, if that makes sense. Also, if the engine could handle... If the engine could handle horde battles better, like, I think they'd be a lot better, but the fact that they're just, like, lag city... I don't know why I'm grabbing this, but... It's pretty much just safety, I guess. But yeah, like, having very precise control, or relatively precise control over your Eevee gain is actually really important. Especially as far as, like, you know, optimizing your speed for certain speed thresholds. Optimizing your HP for, you know, stealth rock thresholds. And, like, yeah, SOS battles will get you to max EVs faster. But, like, it gives you much, much less convenient control over getting those specific numbers. Are they better on new 3DS? I haven't really played the Gen 6 games on... Hi, Golbat. I don't even want you. Fuck off. I guess we're not even going to try to catch Ghastly, because... Yeah, we're just not even going to go for it. I've seen Zubats here rarely, so I guess it makes sense that Golbat could appear here, but I've never actually seen a Golbat in here. I, like, rarely see any pokes in Tower anymore. SOS battles were a mechanic in Gen 7, so Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. Where, like, a wild Pokemon would call for help, and it would turn into a 2v1. And they could summon, like, they'd progressively summon, like, Pokemon that were worth more and more EVs, and also had better and better stats. It's also how shiny hunting worked in the game, because it progressively increased your shiny chances as well. There's also rare Pokemon that could only show up in SOS battles. So, like, one particular example is there's Bagons that you can find really early in Ultra Sun and Moon. Those Bagons can call for help from Shelgons, and those Shelgons can call for help from Salamence. So you can get, like, a really early, like, level 10 Salamence with, like, really good luck. God, this is silly. 312 is probably a pretty realistic target. 312, 313 with current struts. Yo, what's up, JP? Thanks for the luck, dude. How are you doing? Yeah, there's also certain Pokemon that are only found through SOS battles. The Marini one was actually pretty cool, though, since Marini eats Corsola. Like, I thought that was actually pretty clever, but... having an entire mechanic just for, like, one little sort of cool thing is not exactly worth it, I don't think. Yeah, we're actually on pretty good pace. Unfortunately, we have to do a lot of late catches, which really sucks. But we're definitely looking pretty good time-wise. This lead is sort of fake. So, stow your expectations a little bit. Yeah, I think that sounds right as well, Pokenerd. I think you're right about that. So yeah, we're gonna lure on Pokemon Road, and we're just gonna hope a lot of things show up. We also need to heal Eevee as well. I guess we can not get by without healing Eevee, but... actually, I should do this menu later, but... we're already here, so whatever. So we're going to use these now, and we're just going to get the Super Lure on this route. That is true, Disco. That is indeed what's going on. But like pretty much after the Blaine segment, we have a lot of just actual time to save that has nothing to do with catches. So we're still in really good shape. As long as, you know, the few pokes that we still need show up. Yeah, I missed like 3 or 4 hydro pumps in PB. Had to do an extra fly because I forgot to buy stones, which we're just straight up skipping in this run. So that sucked. Some other small, like, bad execution. Koga's gym trolled. All that kind of stuff. Alright, show me good pokes, please. Don't need that. That's not a good poke. Oh, what? There's a hidden item there? What the fuck? I didn't even want that. What the hell? That's true. That's a fair point. Oh my god. Why are you, like, slightly off to the side? Okay. You fucking stop wasting my Ultra Balls! You stupid pony! I actually think we skip Aerodactyl. Now that we have the pony. Not sure, though. It's probably still fine to get. There's Doduo, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna get Aerodactyl. Oh my god, please. Stop. I mean, that's not an unreasonable expectation. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately. Not a whole lot you can do about it. So yeah, we're gonna catch Tentacool, evolve that. If we catch one thing in Mansion and get Aerodactyl, we're good. This is definitely an iffy position to be in as far as catches, but there's a lot of things that didn't show up. Which is a good reason why I said the time save here is pretty fake. The hidden item was a silver and a nab berry. I just like accidentally pressed A and I guess there's a hidden item there, like, alright. Sure. I also need to really remember that I need to actually pick up the Water Stone and the Fire Stone. Yeah, there's a decent amount of bushes and flowers that have hidden stuff. Feel like we didn't have Snake. We don't have Pidgeotto. Machop didn't show up. Abra didn't show up. Krabby didn't show up. Ghastly didn't show up. Like, there's a bunch of... Like, this is probably the worst off we've been for catches as far as, like, having to do stuff later. Yeah, as far as I know, all the hidden items in this game respawn once a day. Or once a real-time day. Wait, it's every 5 minutes in Cerulean Cave? Holy shit. Damn, I actually didn't know that. That's nutty. I think so, yeah. Fossils are there too. Like, that's probably pretty useful for max dex runs. Oops. Gotta love having to do menus with an analog stick. Victory Bell, what the fuck? Calm your shit, game. Holy fuck. Obviously we don't go for that, that's probably a really hard catch, but... You fucking asshole. I guess I've seen Vileplume there on Pikachu. Okay, good. Master Ball Zapdos is slower. Even YOLO Balling Zapdos is... Well, I mean, Master Balling Zapdos is really slow. YOLO Ball Zapdos for any percent, like just YOLOing an Ultra Ball or a Great Ball at it is still slower. There's a Staryu. It's been timed and looked into already. 1037, that's not a good Staryu, but... We'll make it work. That's actually really unfortunate. At least these catches are cooperating. Actually, we're still going to need to evolve Coughing. I wasn't thinking about the fact that my count is already including Aerodactyl. So yeah, we're going to have to evolve Coughing too. I think we'll have enough time to evolve everything. We fucking better. Or else this run's gonna die really horribly. Like, this is as dicey as you want catches to be. Of course, this is happening on the first run that I skip evolving Bellsprout, and actually I'm gonna finish a run. Yeah, Starmie's pretty much the best thing. A lot of other things have been looked into. Oh yeah, for sure. And I don't know for sure this run is dead. Like, I can always just get the... Actually, I think I'm just going to do it for safety. I'm going to get the extra mansion candy that we're skipping on Starmie now. And just use a candy for an Evo when I do my stone evolutions. Because if I do that, like, I know for sure I have enough time. Starmie's too fast. Synchronized Girl doesn't waste that much time. I think we probably will get to a point where we just skip Synchronized Girl and go for Staryu, like, super YOLO. I mean, even then, like, it's super marginal time save. Like, the game's, like, basically never going to be that optimized. Like, we're talking, like, a handful of seconds at best. You're already in that Pokemon Center anyway. So it's not even like the extra load zone fucks you over. Okay. I'm assuming this Coughing is a good level to evolve. I actually didn't look at it, but... I could try to catch Magmar. If anyone knows what level that coughing is, please tell me. Oh, these are like super fucking high level. Alright, we're probably fine. Yeah, there's like so much other variance in this run that there's no fucking way. Anytime soon, anyway, we get to the optimization point where that 10 seconds matters. My heart just sank there, by the way. Okay. Fucking hell. I actually wasn't sure. I, like, never catch anything here. Yeah, like, the safety of getting that extra candy is probably not necessary. But on pace like this, I'd rather just take the time and be safe. Magmar. Oh my god. It's minimum. So even Grimer on Pikachu is enough or ready to evolve regardless. Okay. That's good. Thanks, guys. Okay. We'll just do this. Get this out of our party. Put Staryu in. Put Aerodactyl in. Oh, the one I got was 42? Holy shit. Alright. Yeah, Coughing's a 35 evolution, so... Okay. Definitely having to do this menu way different than usual, but... Yeah, it's above Grimer's 38 as well, yeah. It's like, you'd be fine either way. Oh, I can mark these red too. Let's see what our stats look like. Based on what they looked like on Staryu, they're not awful. At least the stats that really matter. $123. What was my speed? I like looked at it and just like completely instantly forgot it. Okay. Special attack is good, though. Our special attack is fine. Yeah, our defenses are a little low. In fact, they're very low. But our speed and special attack are fine, which is all that really matters. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking fine. Okay. Oh, thanks for the time waste, Eevee. What a friend. I'm gonna slightly chance something here. I just don't want to go for Hydro Pump on this. That damage was really low. Okay. I love you, goodbye. I mean, vi, etc., etc. We're also definitely taking the bed heal down here after using that extra psychic. The nice thing is with having to catch all this stuff, we're slightly making up for it with doing, like, you know, not evolving Bellsprout, cutting out a Stone evolution. There is some niceness to that. Oops, I did that wrong. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna fix that in a sec. I'm doing this menu, like, way differently than I usually would, so... So we'll put Coughing in... We'll put Coughing in over Eevee. Put whatever I just took out, I think Doduo, in over Ninetales. Then we'll switch Starmie to slot 1. Set Aerodactyl as our ride poke, fly out of here. Should have set Aerodactyl as my ride poke first, so that would have been optimal, but it's fine. Okay. So we're gonna have to swap in a poke once. Okay. I'll set Aerodactyls. I'll just do it now. Doesn't really matter. So the 4 things in my party need 1 level, and then we need to swap Coughing in and do that. Yeah, for sure. Like, the battles definitely make it a lot harder. I do like that that makes the catches for them feel more momentous, though. I think that was actually a really good change. Personally. I mean, you can sort of cheese Zapdos. Like, I think the strat was going to be, like, use a Graveler to beat Zapdos. Because it really can't do much to you. Even with the stat boost. But... And in that case, it's actually a better level jump than Starmie or the Fossils. But yeah. Alright, let's get a fast Blaine fight. Don't confuse me. Don't fug me. Yeah, that was really bad menu. You dick. I just told you not to do that. Does that mean nothing to you? Okay, there's Marowak evolved. So we can just swap Coughing in for Marowak on this fly. Easy. Yeah, I can sort of agree with that, Boslin. Maybe if they keep these capture mechanics, maybe that's something that they change. It doesn't even really make sense from a flavor standpoint. Like, the Master Ball is supposed to be able to just catch anything and not give a fuck. So, like, why do you have to weaken it? Especially if you don't even have to aim it when the battle starts. Like, it just does a cutscene. That's time save almost entirely from just skipping the... Actually, no, because I technically did the Mart... No, I still did it in the split in PB. So yeah, that's from skipping the stone shopping. I hate when I second guess myself, and then I triple guess myself, and then I quadruple guess myself. And then I just look like a dumbass. That would be hilarious if you could just whiff the Master Ball. I mean, it would fucking suck, but... it would be something to make fun of people for, so, you know, I'm always down for that. I never noticed the Blaine dolls were just, like, on the floor after that fight. I don't know how I never noticed that. I mean, me questioning myself thoroughly is a pretty regular event. Not a day goes by that it doesn't happen. Probably. Oops. Where was my diagonal there, game? Hello? Yeah, I guess it could, like, magically boomerang back to you. I guess that's a thing. I don't know. I'm also the kind of person, like, when I say something, I want it to be right. Like, I want to make sure I'm right before I say something. That would suck. Switch controllers are fucking expensive, too. Yeah, could you imagine if Master Balls in Gen 1 could Gen 1 miss? Just a 1 in 256 chance for your Master Ball to not work? That would be something. Yeah, of all things that they had to not screw up, they got that right. They had to make sure that when you duped Master Balls, you didn't feel like a dummy for doing so. That's clearly their logic. I actually don't know. Okay. I have no idea when it would have been. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The fucking Whiz Cash. That's fake time loss. Sort of. Because I didn't have an evolution there in PB. Like, everywhere we lose time, it's probably gained somewhere else. Every time we gain time, it's probably lost somewhere else. Like... like, you might as well, like, getting caught by a Pokeball inside your mouth is, like, just fucking imploding. Like, it's honestly pretty fucked up to think about. Yeah, a lot more of this time, too, we're going to lose on the couple more evolution animations we have left. We have 3 left. So... I'm pretty sure we're still on record pace, though. I think. What was that movement? What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't remember exactly. It has been timed. The time that I just lost on that Surge segment, though, is probably about accurate to how long it is. Because that split has, like, nothing that can go... It's literally the same thing every time. Apart from slight execution, whatever. Like, the only variance is, like, whether you have an evolution after the Blaine fight or not. Which I believe PB didn't have. So yeah, we're gonna lose, like, most runs I have to evolve like one thing late game, and it's usually Ammonite. So like we're probably gonna lose like, you know, 36 seconds or so to the 2 other evolutions. But you know, we have more time to save from getting better luck on hydro pumps and stuff. So we're potentially looking at 314 pace, potentially. We'll have a much better idea of where we're at after Koga, because that's where everything converges for sure. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts after Koga. And Koga is a massive troll anyway, so... we could theoretically save time. At least, you know, most likely we're not losing time on Koga. If we are, we're not losing much. Because PB got pretty trolled there, if I remember correctly. Alright, have a good night, Faunus. Congrats on your shiny Squirtle. Have a good night. I'll do my best. I'm honestly glad. I hope that stays gone. I think that's a really good thing that Let's Go changed, is changing the capture mechanics. Like, weakening Pokemon to capture them makes flavorful sense, but it doesn't really play very well. Like, it really doesn't make for better gameplay at all. Yeah, which is, I mean, that's functionally what you're doing now. So, it's just a slightly more engaging version of YOLO Ball and Quick Balls, which is fine for me. I mean, I'm good with that. Okay, yeah, so this time loss is from that other evolution after Surge. And I don't know what else. I don't know why we're losing more time than that. I don't know. We'll see where we're at after Koga. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, Dusk Balls are so cool. Oh yeah, encounters on the map is a really good change as well. I'm really glad that a lot of modern RPGs are doing that. Definitely a very good change. No, you can't learn Fury Attack. What the fuck? Stupid pony. I think at the very least it's reasonable to say that 315 is possible from here. 314 is probably dead, but hey, what's up, Sly? How are you doing? Thanks for the luck. We've got a pretty decent run in front of us right now. Catches haven't been great. Oh, now Abra shows up. Fuck you, game. Fuck off. That's dumb. Fuck off. What a slap in the dick. I had a Kadabra show up there once, which is kind of just funny. It was on a run I already had Kadabra too, so it wasn't really... It wasn't a slap in the nads, but... So dumb. And at this point too, like, if that shows up, like, we will never be able to utilize that. Yeah, I've seen an Arcanine there on Pikachu once. It's actually really cool in this game that, like, fully evolved pokes can show up in the wild pretty consistently. I mean, they're still rare, but you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, I've seen a Porygon there once as well. Yeah. But yet we still... nobody has, as far as I know, has seen Squirtle on 25. It's a fucking myth, dude. It's a myth. Why would you catch one? What the heck? I mean, it's funny if nothing else. Oh, the Squirtle. I thought you meant the Porygon. Yeah, no. Okay. That's awesome. I was gonna say, if you catch Porygon, what the fuck? Oh, that stinks. Alright, we're killing Charizard with Starmie, I guess. Yeah, my bad. Thanks for the host, Sly. I don't agree with that. Oh, hi, that's wrong. How are you doing? Thanks for the luck. Seriously, that didn't kill? The fuck? Okay, game. Alright, I know the Starmie isn't great, but shit. I mean, Aerodactyl could have just, you know, not died, but apparently that's asking too much. I'm gonna heal here, because this fight can be dicey. No! Fucking analog stick! And I actually can't just take the stairs either, because there's a fucking guy blocking it. God damn it. That's stupid. Whatever. That's actually a pretty significant time loss, too. It really does. I would love to play this game with dual Joy-Cons. But no. This is Game Freak's optimal gameplay experience. Fucking bastards. You bastards. Alright, no Protect Boom. No Protect Boom. Okay, we got half of it. Yo, nice, Sly. Yeah, these games are a blast. That didn't stop, like, Mario Odyssey. Like, you can still, like, flick a Pro Controller. Honestly, motion controls on Odyssey are really awkward with Pro Controller. But still. But, like, honestly, it feels like they pushed the single Joy-Con control scheme so that they could push sales for the Pokeball Plus and, like, simplify the control scheme as a result. There you go, Sly. You can join us for our Max Dex run that we're gonna do probably next week. Yeah, it sounds like we're probably gonna push that to next week. By the way. We were gonna do it this week, but Speedrunning Underground took precedent. I mean, they could have, but that wouldn't drive Pokeball Plus sales now, would it? You gotta think with your wallet here. Use your money emoji. It's tomorrow at 7 PM Eastern. On Spike Vegeta's channel. And that's true, Headstrong. That's definitely true. I mean, I'm gonna end up buying one at some point just for Mew %, so... We'll do that eventually. Are you able to have obtained Mew by now in Pokemon Go? I'm assuming you could have. So, like, I guess if you had Mew in Pokemon Go, you don't really care that much about the Mew in the ball. I don't know. I don't really play Go. I don't know these things. Yo, that'd be sick, Disco. I just saw that. Oh, is it? Okay. So yeah, just being able to buy it, I guess, is kind of nice. I can imagine people not wanting to, like, trade their one Mew away from their Pokemon Go account, too, since it's a one-way transfer. You definitely should. You definitely should. I mean, not if he keeps getting the luck he's been getting. Wait, what? Honestly, the candy requirements for evolutions in Go make no fucking sense to me. What the hell? 400 for Magikarp? It's a level 20 evolution, for fuck's sake. What? Go sucks. Everyone just play this game instead. For Altaria? Are you fucking kidding? Jesus fucking Christ. That's awful. Stupid mobile games. Mobile games are a fucking blight. What a plague. That's disgusting. Do you have any way to control which Eevee you get in that game? Or is it just, like, random? What the fuck? I mean, I guess that makes sense why it's only 25. Oh, you can nickname and cheese it? Huh. Honestly, everything from Gen 5 is probably going to be like 300 candies, because fucking Gen 5 evolutions are a meme. Mobile games are more like garbage. Wait, it's like an intended... What? I mean, I guess it makes sense that like a nickname wouldn't be a glitch. God, Pokemon Go is stupid. That's so fucking bizarre. What the fuck? Whatever, man. You do you, Niantic. More like idiotic. Yeah, it is kind of cool that they're adding that. I did see that that was a thing. Should have been there from the fucking get-go, but, you know. Yeah, that's fair, Posum. Like, it makes sense that they had, like, a shortcut, but, like, why not just, like, implement stones or something and have, like, an actual way to control it? That's fair, Posum. That's fair. That is a very fair point. Alright, I'm gonna remember to split on Sylph for once in my life. I'm gonna do it. I'm ready. We did it! Also, Coughing needs to evolve on Sabrina, or we're kind of fucked. Like, we're gonna have to waste one of our candies on it and just deal with a lower level Starmie. We really just don't have an option otherwise. A decently long time ago. Like after Blaine, like when I flew to Surge, probably. Like, I had a lot of stuff not show up this run. Put it in before the scientist. Okay. We'll see then. Honestly, all of my late game catches were pretty easy. Ponyta ran around a lot. But, wasn't too bad, actually. Everything else got in first ball. My catch luck in general has been pretty decent. I had an Onyx break out of 3 balls and run away from me. That's probably the worst thing that's happened. I'll have to go back and catch, or check the number of breakouts that I've had later on, but it actually hasn't been that bad compared to PB. I've definitely had more than PB, but I don't know if we've even been over 10. Yeah, it's a little funny to me. Like, you'd think her levels would be closer to they are in yellow, because her levels are like pretty high in yellow. She has like a level 50 in yellow, I think. If memory serves. Oh shit, I forgot you do that. Yeah, Sabrina's banned from her own gym. Get the fuck out. Misty's Starmie is 19. Both of her pokes are above 15. Her Psyduck is 18. Yeah, they are. They really are. Holy fuck, that crit. Fuck off, Mr. Mime. Holy fuck, that was scary. Jesus. Monka S is fucking right. Holy shit. Yo, nice, Dolly. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, good. We're good. We're fine. Everything is fine. Got it 2 pokes early, too. We're fine. God, I forgot that was Koga's team in yellow. What the fuck? Yellow is a weird game. I probably do. Gotta check after the run to see if I shit myself. Well, I feel like I'd know, but... eh. Okay, so we're gonna lose time going into the Koga split because of this extra evolution. But we are definitely ahead. We are definitely on sub 3, well, not sub 315, but 315p. Like, half my brain was, like, wanting to say sub 316, the other half was just wanting to say 315. Yo, what's up, Uppercut? How are you doing? We're on a pretty semi-spicy run. This is like a mild spice run. Yeah, I'm like level 40-something Venonats at that. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Doing pretty good. I'm glad we're on a decent run for once. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, easy. And then we just gotta hit all our hydro pumps. Easy as fuck. And I gotta not talk to Aerodactyl a bunch. But yeah, I'm pretty sure PB had a bad Koga segment. I think I had like 3 or 4 protects. Actually, I think he gave me a double protect in PB. Like, his Muck got a successful double protect. I overmash on the badge checks like fucking crazy. You have no idea. Like, there and there alone, I overmash on text like crazy. Oh, I do that too. Yeah. Totally. Yo, what's up, Frozen? The boyish heartthrob is indeed going to be at AGDQ. It feels weird that it's this close, but it's gonna be sick. It'll be kind of weird being going to a GDQ again, because I missed SGDQ, which is a choice that I regret. Oops. Did he just special attack drop me? I think he did. We have to go for Psychic on Beedrill. Yep, sure am. I'm planning on going to a lot of stuff this year. I'll be at AGDQ, I'll be at Calathon, I'll be at Limit Break, I'll be at SGDQ. All the things. Okay, so I have to remember that I don't have an extra Psychic. Alright, sounds good. I'll definitely have to say hey. Should try to get like a big Let's Go race going at some point. That'd be pretty fun. God, I always forget about that other lip there. Oh my god, Vol'jin's hugs are so good. Vol'jin's and Gedrus are like top tier hugs. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who I know that runs Let's Go will be there. It'll be at least me, Keys, and Headstrong. I feel like there's other people who told me they were going, and I don't remember. I feel bad, but... Okay, he got the Protect out of his system. That's good. Has Chrism done runs of Let's Go? I know he's been playing a lot of Let's Go. I didn't know he ever did runs, though. Okay, there's one Protect. Oh. I mean, sure. The more the merrier. Hell yeah. Okay, 2 protects. Okay, that's probably about even with PB. This time loss is mostly from the evolution. Okay, yeah, we're still on 315 pace. I'll take it. We still have time to save from hitting hydro pumps. My luck from this point on in PB was also pretty bad, so... We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Not fantastic shape. If catches had been better, we'd be looking at a much better run, but I'm still quite happy with what this is looking like. For sure. Oops. Yeah, I think I missed 3 hydro pumps in PB. No, I didn't, like, almost forget it. I just was, like... I brain farted on the stairs. I don't know. I was still, like, thinking about it, but... Yo, what's up, Weed? Thanks for the luck, dude. How have you been? That sounds about right if I get good luck from here on out. Obviously, that requires Hydro Pump to be nice, which is asking for a lot. Eevee, stop rubbing on my screen. You're gonna smudge it. Yeah, this was easily one of the worst sections of my PB. Was this point onwards. This run has been like the definition of tolerable luck. Like, it's been good, but not bad. Like, it's just been very middle of the line. And this is definitely the most late catches I've had to do by a long shot. Like, usually I have to catch like 1 or 2 things late. But I had to catch Doduo, I had to catch Ponyta, I had to catch Tentacool. Like, I had so many things show up, or not show up, early on. No Abra, no Ekans, no Pika. No Machop. No Krabby. I had an Abra show up, but it was too late. Asshole. Dude, randomly waking up early sucks. Especially when it's that early. Because just like, what the fuck do I do? Like, my good night's sleep is just ruined at this point. Oh my fucking god. Holy fuck, I'm surprised we got through that. Good lord. That was almost like Keys' Pidgey Hell clip. Thread the needle! Hell yeah. Getting in there. Honestly, the worst thing about them is that they move around a lot. I feel like the fact that you have Ultra Balls makes them pretty okay. Like, they don't feel that shit. And honestly, a lot of the ones that you do are some of the... Like, they're not that bad as far as moving around either. Alright, well this run getting a saucy world record will be a good bedtime story for you. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever really gotten late game pokes. Like, Kind of interesting. I mean, I guess you put yourself in this position a lot easier by skipping Bellsprout evolving. I didn't wind up with Pidgeotto either, which is a thing that usually does. I don't think I've had a single run finish without Pidgeotto, actually, up until now. God damn it. I didn't thread that needle. There's a chance I could have gone for, but it was like super out of the way movement-wise, and I was like, I don't need the experience. We're not going for this. Hit. Yes! Alright, that one missed in PB. Oh, really? That's interesting. I think Vulpix is like one of the stone evolutions I'm fine with keeping. Because the Firestone, even if you don't buy one, is like super in the way. I think like trying to shoot for only doing like one of the level 28 evolutions, like of the 3 of them, is pretty reasonable though. Like I think that's at most what you should really be doing, unless you get like super screwed. But even then, there's enough stuff late that you can usually make up for it. Exactly enough Psychics left. I do have that safety Ether just in case, but... I'm still not even completely sold on not evolving Bellsprout. I think it becomes a more attractive option if you don't get Pika. Because then there's even more of a reason to skip the Mart. But, I don't know. I think it's probably still better to skip it. I don't know, it's a tough call. And, like, you have to leave it in your party so much just to, like, have it let you into Brock's gym that, like, it's already, like, halfway there. Like, a lot of the time loss you're trying to mitigate is just already gone. So, like, I think still evolving Bellsprout is probably fine. And I think if you're going to keep another evolution, too, I think Carp is fine as well. Mostly just because it doesn't really learn any moves. Like, sure, it needs 15 levels, but... And, like, honestly, like, that one extra poke that you don't have to worry about is a huge gain as well. Yeah, I mean, for consistency, that's not bad at all. That's really not bad. That's probably about how much you lose from Bellsprout as well, when you factor in the fact that it's usually, like, level 10 or 11 by the time it leaves your party in a lot of instances anyway. And it's fewer levels from that point, but you're learning more moves, so it probably, you know, evens out. Alright, I'll try. We'll hit all our Hydro Pumps. I'm not going for Hydro Pumping Raichu. Not on this run. If my catches were super godly, I might be convinced to go for it, but on a pretty medium run like this, I kind of just want to make sure I finish. It would be quite a bit faster because you don't have to sit through all those level ups. But obviously, you have to factor in the time it takes to catch it, weigh that against it. You know, the variability of it breaking out or, you know, otherwise trolling you. Oh yeah, for Carp it's kind of a similar principle for Carp. But yeah, you can get Weeping Bell and Magikarp on both of those route, or on that same route. Yeah, I think if you're going to evolve Carp, it's better to do it early. There's definitely an argument to be made for catching Weeping Bell later, though. But I think even that's only worth going for if you already had to buy stones because you got Pikachu, and like, you know, you're not really taking anything else by, or losing anything else by buying an extra stone while you're already there. I'm gonna be a weenie here. Of course. So you do have the option in this fight of skipping one of the 2 X special attacks and Hydro Pumping the Raichu instead. But if you miss, you're most likely dead, so... Not really gonna try to save the handful of seconds here. You definitely have to heal before the Kangaskhan, too. That thing hurts. Alright, let's not overmash. Let's be smart. Actually just gonna hold A and mash B for these. It's a little bit more strenuous, but at this point I don't have a lot of mashing to do with that. Because usually I like holding B and mashing A, because there's 3 buttons that are A buttons, technically. And only 1 B button. So I can actually mash a little bit slower and more rhythmically with mashing A. Thanks for the luck, heroes. We definitely still need it, that's for sure. We need Starmie to not be blind. Preferably. Butterbee? We have a pump to not miss here. We have 3 more pumps to not miss in total. Alright, well, if we don't hit this, we're dead. Good. Thank God. We were super dead if that did not hit. Super duper dead. Yeah, Kanga's terrifying. Thankfully, that's the only Hydro Pump that's, like, super scary if we miss it. Like, that and the Nidoking one are the worst ones to miss. And on this defense, the Nidoking would have killed us, probably. Yes, I remembered Strong Push, you piece of shit. Yeah, Jinx can troll pretty hard, but at least it won't just kill you. I'm generally a fan of not being dead. It's gone pretty okay for me so far. Yo, what's up, Kato? We're on good pace right now. Yo, we got the range, too. Sick. Yeah, how you doing, Kato? Not always, though. There are some games where being dead is fast. But not in this particular game. Aw, thanks, Kitty. That's so nice. Isn't that nice? What? What the fuck? You mean I'm not a good boy, trademark? I'm hurt. I'm getting pretty tired too, Kato. I'm gonna be ready for food after this. Have you not eaten anything?
Yeah, I had chicken block.
Okay.
A lot of chicken block.
Uh-huh. I'm not good at enough games to fill 12 hours, Kade. I question this dream of yours. Okay. That's always scary, even though that's a really easy skip. Oh, wait, we were, like, sitting there, like, watching? See, that seems like an entertaining... Yeah, that seems entertaining. Alright, fine. Checks out. Alright, we did it. We hit every Hydro Pump. We defeated the Side Penis Menace. We did it. Just need to not get randomly boned by other things. And we gooch. Stop looking at me, Starmie. Keep your eyes on the prize. Or keep your thing on the prize. Keep your gem on the prize. Whatever. Whatever the fuck you use to see. Keep it directed towards the prize. Go away, Aerodactyl. This is not the time. Calm yourself. God, that block is so obnoxious. It was already obnoxious enough in Gen 1, and then you have to press A every time now. Or every tile you push it. Like, come on. Oh, really? Alright. Let's go, Starmie hands. It's like that dude in Pan's Labyrinth with the eyes on his hand. Yo, it just missed? Holy shit. Alright, well, we definitely don't heal before Lorelei now. That's the first time I've ever seen Power Whip miss there. That's sick. That's actually a really good miss. Look, my thumb muscles are plenty worked out. Starmies need to match. Is it 85? For some reason I remembered it as 80. But I guess it would probably have missed more if it was 80. Statistically speaking. Okay. It's in that ballpark. I gotcha. Good old Bulbapedia. Do 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 do. I'm definitely checking the Starmie's IVs after the run too, because it had a really low CP. Well, not really, really low, but it was like lower than what I usually have. So I'm definitely curious what we wound up with. My special attack and speed, I know for sure, are still decent. My defenses definitely are not good. They're definitely on the lower end. HP's super on the low end. I mean, I guess you can technically count HP as a defense, but... it's part of your defensive repertoire of stats. Alright, time to step on ice, mommy. And have Lapras stare at us creepily the whole time. Probably fine. I mean, it would be sketchy, but... your defenses really don't matter that much. God, and we're still at good enough HP that we don't have to heal before Bruno, too. Even with 0 IV defense, Earthquake does 48 at most. I forgot to split for Victory Road again. I almost went an entire run without forgetting a split. It almost happened. It still hasn't happened yet, by the way. It almost happened. We almost did it. I'm so almost proud of me. I almost suck. Yeah, I did. This run's dead, I guess. Shit. How am I gonna get through Victory Road? It's over. Even though I just told Kidda that well, I guess I didn't technically answer her question. Did I? I don't know. I don't remember. Wow. Not stealth rocking, you fucking dick. Alright. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's a definite possibility. Good. God, his room is so fucking steamy. I mean, presumably his entire Elite Four room is just a sauna. I can only imagine. Big sweaty man musk. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, Starmie, break out. You suck. Status lag, no. You suck. Wow, we just barely can't go for... Actually, I think we hit 55 before champ, right? Yeah, I think we do. So yeah, looks like we're going for... slightly cleaner champ strat. Which is neat. Can delay one of our X special attacks. Hopefully avoid a heal if we can get a little lucky. Good. Good, good, good. It is you. It's our boy Lance. Hopefully he doesn't fuck me. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. Healing is for weenies. Only nerds get hit. I didn't talk shit, so I didn't get hit. Even though now I'm talking shit. You sure did, fandom. Welcome back. Yeah, really, really nice. That's I got really similar luck in PB as well, which is kind of funny. Lance just bowed down. Well, I appreciate you taking one for the team. Thanks, G'day. Let's do the thing. Yeah, no kidding. We didn't level though, so we are gonna have to use both X specials before we kill Pidgeot. I mean, we could still go for it, but... No. Hey, what's up, Cake? We might actually have to heal twice here. Oops, what the fuck am I doing? Hey, what's up, Kit Kat? Yeah, it's looking pretty solid as long as we don't get screwed here. That was the last X item, right? No, I still don't remember. Okay. Should be good. Yo, welcome back, Pulse. We're gonna do the thing. It's gonna happen. I'm definitely curious to go back and check how many breakouts I had, because I legitimately don't remember. I'm pretty sure we had less than 10. Reminder that this run also had an Onyx that broke out of 3 balls and ran away. Yeah, healing was really nice late game. Like, we got really good late game luck. Like, catches were about the only thing that went poorly, on top of, like, 2 protects on Koga. I think it was 2. 3? I don't remember. It was an amount. Oh, yeah! I forgot this was the run that I ran past the Martin Pewter and had to go back. Dude, I'm so good at video games. Yeah, that Onyx could have been a part of a legend. It fucked up. Yeah, okay, it was 3. No, I think it was PB and it was 3. I think I only had 2. I don't remember. I had an amount of protects. Thanks for the GGs. This should be 315. Yeah, this is 315. I hadn't even looked at the timer. Yeah, I got record right before me and Keys are gonna have our big race tomorrow. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's about a minute from like the end of the champ fight to the end time. It's just kind of traditionally how Pokemon games work. Since there's still text and stuff, after the fight, like, we pretty traditionally end on the fade out on Hall of Fame. Kind of just always how it has been. There we go. God, that was almost a 314. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. If we had, oh my god, if we hadn't run past the Pewter Mart, I would have gotten 314. Fuck my life. Everything sucks. Yo, what's up, Torterra? Thanks for the GGs, guys. Curse you, Pewter Mart.